Vandalism.
Hello everyone, this is Matthew from Vandalism Sounds, and today I'm going to show you guys this awesome bass house preset we got. We're also going to drop this bass house preset in the description of this video, so go ahead and stick around till the end of the video and let's go ahead and get started on this. So that is what we're working with right now, as is, sounding really clean, sounding really mean. So let's go ahead and go through some of these macro knobs just to see how this sound changes up a little bit. So we got our crazy macro here, macro 1, and that is linked up to our Comb Plus filter. So watch when we move this knob what the sound does. So it gives it like a really cool effect when we move that around, because that's affecting the cutoff there as well as the mix. And it's just going down on the cutoff and then it's going up on the mix. So the more you bring that up, the more cool effects you get with that. Let's go ahead and maybe change this sound up a bit. Let's go to basic shapes and let's change this to square wave. And let's see what it sounds like now. Sounds pretty dirty. We could also move around this LFO, and moving these around helps really shape the sound. So we can go maybe something like this. If you hold Alt, you can also move both of those parameters at the same time there. Let's see what it sounds like now. So with macro 2 here, this is our cutoff. That's linked over here to our French low pass. We can move that. That's just going to open up the sound a lot more. With our wavetable position, our FM, that's linked up to FM from B on oscillator A, and it's also linked up to our wavetable position on oscillator B. So we can go ahead and move this around. This will definitely change up the sound. You get a pretty cool result with that. And then with our speed here, that's linked up to LFO1 on the rate. So if we turn this knob up, it's going to slow the sound down a little bit. So we get a pretty cool result with that as well. Let's go ahead and go into our effects section. Maybe change some stuff up here. You could change the filter, to a flanger plus, and then we can move our cutoff filter here. Could also move our resonance around a little bit. And yeah, there's just really a lot of cool stuff you could do with the sound. Let's see what it sounds like with the hyper off. See, it still sounds really good. It's just more mono. It's not as wide. So once you turn that on, it just sounds a lot more wider and more stereo. It's kind of just more in your face almost. And then with the distortion here, we got tube distortion. We turn that off. Still sounds really awesome. You just hear a little bit more of those, a little bit more of that high end there. So once you turn that on, it kind of just evens everything out, levels it all out. With our EQ knobs, you can mess around with these. Got a lot of cool stuff going on there. You got a high pass filter here, and then you got a peak going on there. With our compressor, you could just mess around with the settings in here. Just keep it on multi-band mode. Keep all these other settings the same. Maybe just the release. You could bring the release up a little bit. With the reverb, I usually keep that between 3 to 5%. It's on 3% right now. But yeah, there's just an infinite amount of things you can do with this sound. Change up the wavetables, change up these knobs, see how everything kind of works and how it affects the sound. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, this is Matthew from Vandalism Sounds, and have a great day.